Russian President Vladimir Putin announcing martial law in regions of Ukraine illegally annexed by Russia. The move grants Russia immense power over the civilian population in those areas. Now NATO is pledging more air defense systems as more explosions are reported in Kyiv. ABC News' Britt Clennett is in the Ukrainian capital of Kyiv with that report.
NATO stepping up support, announcing it will send more anti-drone systems Ukraine says it desperately needs as the country comes under intense aerial attacks.
NATO will, in the coming days or shortly, deliver counter-drone systems, hundreds of jammers that will help them to address the specific threat of drones.
This coming after an explosive wave of menacing drone attacks rained down across the country, inflicting terror, striking civilian and critical infrastructure, targeting Ukraine's energy supply. Like this thermal power plant in Dnipro, seen here in this video circulating online, smoke rising after it was struck. This energy facility in Zhytomyr also hit. Ukraine now saying 30% of its power stations now destroyed, urging residents to save energy as the cold winter freeze approaches. The explosive-packed self-destroying drones made by Iran, increasingly becoming a key part of Russia's strategy in the war. Ukraine saying it's a sign their munition supplies are depleting. President Zelensky saying the very fact that Russia has sought help from Iran is an admission by the Kremlin that it is bankrupt in military and political terms. Iran reportedly planning to provide even more drones and missiles to Russia as the relationship between Moscow and Tehran grows. The Biden administration calling the partnership a profound threat.
And Britt Clennett joins me live now from Kyiv. Britt, we know several explosions have been reported there in the past hour. You're underground now, sheltering in place from those explosions. Talk to us about what it's like there right now and why Russia seems so much more focused on the capital lately.
Well, look, it's pretty calm here in the bunker. Other staff and guests have also taken shelter here. Some people from outside the street ran in as soon as they heard the loud bangs outside. We saw one missile being intercepted by air defense. We saw the contrails and the loud bangs as well. We understand that 12 missiles were intercepted today so far, and there are reports of drones flying into Kyiv too. Klitschko, the mayor of Kyiv, said the threat isn't over and that air defense systems are still active. But, you know, to your question, Diane, Ukrainians will say that this is part of Putin's campaign of terror, that this is exactly what he wants. He wants people to be scared. Kyiv lived for months with relative calm, and now it is on alert. It is on edge. They'll say that this is part of his weakening position, that he's now been backed into a corner because of the battlefield losses that he's experienced in the south and in the east, and that it shows he's resorting to these kind of terror tactics like those Iranian-made drones that we've seen and these missile attacks happening in the heart of the capital during the day, and they have been happening for days. And as I say, this is not something that Kyiv residents have become used to, but in several days this is certainly seems like it's becoming quite a pattern.
And Britt, Vladimir Putin also has just announced martial law in some of these illegally annexed regions of Ukraine. What does that mean for those areas?
Right, so we did hear from Putin a little earlier announcing martial law in those occupied territories, 4 regions, including Kherson. He said that an additional powers will be enforced to maintain social order and safeguard important facilities. It's not exactly clear what that means and how different it will be to the situation before, but certainly it's an ominous time as we see those mass evacuations take place in Kherson, and a top commander, Putin's top commander, in Ukraine, saying that difficult decisions will need to be made. We're just not clear what those decisions will be and how that will impact the ground here.
All right, Britt Clennett from Kyiv. Britt, thank you. Stay safe.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.